Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. I can't see you.
Yeah, I am. Okay. One second. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I can see you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. How
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, ma'am.
Yeah. I'm also good. Thank you.
Yeah.
So today we'll have a discussion about like you cleared your B1 exam in a single attempt. First of all, congratulations. And I would like to know your
Thank
experience. How did
you so
you
much, ma'am.
learn and how did you manage? How many hours you learn? Right. So let's start with your small introduction, like
Yeah.
your field of education. What are you doing currently? Your requirement of learning
Yeah.
German and all. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Shenuj Goel. I'm 30 years old. I am from Ludhiana, Punjab. Orthopedic surgeon, but I'm currently working in a hospital in Noida. And I have been learning German since a bit more than 1 year now. I started with Namaste German in May last year, and my experience has been great so far. And my
Sorry to
requirement of
interrupt.
learning
One second. Sorry to interrupt. Your voice is very it's very low. Can you please just check your mic or I don't know, it's getting low.
okay, okay. Uh,
Increase the
I'll
volume.
try and speak a bit louder.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So should I start again?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So my name is Dr. Shenuj Goel. I am 30 years old. I am from Ludhiana, Punjab. I am an orthopedic surgeon by profession, and I am currently working in a hospital in Greater Noida. I've been learning German since more than 1 year now, a bit more than 1 year, and I started with Namaste German in June last year, and my experience has been great so far. My requirement of learning German language is that I wanted to pursue some higher education or training in Germany. In my field only. For that requirement, I wish to take a German language course, and I appeared for my B1 exam in April. I cleared in the first attempt, as ma'am said. And regarding the studying hours, I'll be very frank and honest with you people. Apart from the usual 1 hour lecture that I used to have one on one, I used to give about 1.5 hour apart from that lectures, apart
Okay.
from those lectures. Uh, Except for the time when I was about to appear for my exam, like 2 3 weeks before my exam, I used to devote more hours for that preparation part. But otherwise, it used to be like 1.5 hours.
Okay, so after the class, you were like devoting 1.5 hour to like self study. You were doing.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah. Okay, so we have four modules in V1 like Lesen, Schreiben, Hören, and Sprechen. So, any
Yeah.
recommendation, like any suggestion would you like to give? Like Lesen part, one should our aspirants. So this much you should give time, or how did you manage? Because it's huge vocabulary in V1 also. So, how did
Yes,
you
ma'am.
manage? How much time you were daily giving to
Uh,
the vocabulary?
for vocabulary, ma'am, as I said, one and the uh, duration after class used to be 1.5 hours. Either it used to be vocabulary or the model papers which I used to do before my examination. There is this book, Certificat B1 Neu. I think you only had recommended me that, and I did that book. I completed that book before my B1 examination, and that actually helped me a lot with the time management and the kind of situation I'll be getting in the exam. I used to do it in a proper exam setup. Like the lesson exam is 65 minutes. So I used to start my timer, and uh, I tried to complete that exam within the stipulated time for like what I'll be getting in my exam. So for lesson and for every module rather, the vocab is very important, uh, without a doubt. Uh, the there are some PDFs which are available on Goethe website, A2 vocab, B1 vocab. Apart from that, the recommendation is to get the vocab out of the question papers that you are going through. There are a lot of new words which may or may not be in that vocabulary PDF. So you ideally should take those out too, because there is a lot of vocabulary which is getting repeated. But I used to hear from many YouTube channels as well. So the idea is my mantra is to do practice more rather than going through just the grammar and the vocab part. You should put that knowledge into practice also.
So you mean that we should give more time to this exam practice than the grammar part?
That is what I feel. I have been going through many examinations. That's what I have experienced.
Okay.
Including in this Goethe exam.
Okay. Yeah, so this is like, grammar is nobody is going to ask you in this exam. So you mean that we should be more focused on the lesson and this listening and the schreiben part. Okay, that's good.
Definitely not.
Right. And what are the plus points? What you find like are the plus points learning with us? What are the benefits? What do you think like?
First and foremost will be the flexibility of the time. Since I am a full-time working professional, working in a good setup. So my first foremost priority was to get the flexibility of time, which doesn't hamper with my professional life. And secondly, I did my A2 till Raman sir, and then after you took over, both of my teachers have been far excellent. So I have had the freedom of sharing anything, sharing my doubts without any hesitation. Since it was a one-on-one class, you have that liberty of sharing anything without getting a bit skeptical.
Correct. You don't need to be very hesitate. You can be like one-to-one. This is a flexibility one can find, right?
Yeah. And I would say professionalism was also up to the mark and beyond expectation. Actually, the classes used to be fairly regular. The timings were fairly regular, and it used to get conveyed on both ends. Like we'll be taking up next class on this time, this date. So that was also a very convenient part.
And you get homeworks also, House of Baba.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Exactly.
And what else? Like, what are your suggestions to B1 aspirants?
My suggestion would be that, which I told before, ma'am, practice. Focus more on model papers. It worked for me. So I can say that this is a valid option. I am not saying this is the only strategy,
right,
but one of the strategies that may actually work for you.
So how many model papers you did it your own?
Ma'am, there were 15 in that book which I did, which I told that day and night. Apart from that, a couple of model test papers we did in class also, in our class. And that was more or less.
I think that is more than sufficient. Like 15 you did, and 5 to 6 model papers I think we did in the class.
Yeah. And so that gives you So yeah. So
Yeah.
that gives you exam confidence. You don't
Exactly.
have to worry about the time. I did particularly for the time management. Like for example, for lesson, I targeted my lesson exam to be completed within like 50-55 minutes,
Okay.
so that I have a sufficient time for marking, because marking is very important. You may have got the answer correct, but in the hurry of marking, if you mark it incorrectly, the whole exercise is futile. So the time management is very important, and that will only be that you will only be learning if you are doing more and more model papers. It is just like driving a car. The more you drive, the more confident you get.
So means you have 65 minutes of time, but you stopped yourself at 50 minutes so that you can just save
Yeah,
some time to for
yeah,
marking. Yeah, that's a,
yes, ma'am.
great idea. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Okay. And now you have started your B2. You have already started
yes, ma'am.
your B2. How's your learning going
Yes, ma'am.
on?
It has been same as ever, ma'am. The classes have been fairly informative and fairly regular, and I feel I'll be doing good in B2 also, as I did in B1, thanks to you and sir. And hopefully we'll be appearing again for the B2 interview as well.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this B2
yeah,
interview
same here,
also.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Same here.
So, what is the difference you find like as of now B1 and B2 learning?
Yeah, the grammatical part has exceeded quite a bit
Uh,
from B1 to B2. A2, I also took my A2 examination Feb. A2 to B1 was not that much of a leap, I would say.
yeah, correct.
B1 to B1 to B2 is the grammar gets very huge,
It's
very deep, and
expanded, yeah.
very authentic, and the modules get very difficult. I have been doing a few modules now, individual modules like lesson, Joran. That is some level, I would say.
Yeah. So text, the length of the text is like
Yes,
drastically changed.
yes,
A to
yes,
B1
yes.
is almost like not at the same page, yeah, but up to some extent it's quite say similar, we can say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I felt.
Yeah, B2 C1 is like almost at the same level. Almost, not like C1 is
Okay.
something like different, but yeah.
Ji.
Okay. So yeah. So all the very best for your B2 level,
Thank
and
you.
hope we'll be
Thank you
having
so much, ma'am.
another interview once you clear your B2 exam.
Yeah, I'm really hopeful, and yeah, thank you.
Okay, so that is, thank you so much for your time.
Thank, thank you for having me, ma'am.